taking over your life? Are they? Yeah. Are your body ailments just too much? Do you have little things that are creeping up? Everything from a little bit of backache to a little bit of foot ache to this happening and that happening. Your sinuses, in your ear, in your... So, let's tackle body ailments. And let's tackle emotions today. Are your emotions causing your physical pain? Guess what? I bet they are. So over the holiday, my allergies were insane. And right now my allergies are insane. Why? Today, I've been really irritated with myself. Why? Because I feel like I should be further along than I am. I am hard on myself, and I am irritated. Like, why can't I figure out X, Y, Z? And so today I was just having sneezing fits. Like, I just could not, I mean, you can tell in my nasal cavity that I am sneezy. And over the holiday, I was irritated about other things. So I was eating some of the wrong things, thus causing food allergies. But why are we gravitating towards those foods? We're gravitated towards those foods to create those allergies, to create the response of irritation, so that we pay attention to our body and the irritation and the allergies. To show us, our bodies are here to teach us, right? They're here to be like, you have allergies. You are irritated. Go inside and dig deeper into where's that emotion coming from? Where is that swirling? I also noticed that over the holiday, just eating was really difficult, because the family thing felt like very tense, and I was nervous, like, around in the family, and my digestion was awful. It was really awful. And then, like, when I got back here, like, everything's fine. Or when I was not with the family and wanted to have a meal, my digestion was really strong, right? So I paid attention to that, and I was like, what's going on that I can't eat around all these strange people that I don't really know that well at all these parties? And it was, I see, I mean, obviously I do healing work, so I already knew, like, why I was in it. But I'm still human, so when I was going through it, I was just like, why does my stomach hurt? Why does my tummy hurt? And then, anyhow. What's the dog eating? This guy will eat anything. I'll eat anything and not gain weight. I will eat anything. This is Luke. What are you eating? Huh? What's wrong? Huh? Okay. Cut. So, my tummy, so my stomach was really, really hurting. Also, I just wasn't, I was constipated during the whole trip. Why I wasn't drinking as much water, I was dehydrated, I was in the desert. It's just my whole body was thrown off from this family experience because I was picking up all the energy around me, and at times it was intense. And I couldn't really control it. All I could really do was hunker down and, like, control my inside. So I was in a state of control versus flow. This is kind of like a normal thing, and it's adjustment, but probably because in my life now I have a free flowing life in most cases, and I'm not used to beating by the drum of other people. I've been living on my own for a long time now. Even when I was married, I still had that freedom to do what I needed for me whenever I needed to do what I needed for me. So, other ailments. I hurt my foot, and the doctor told me that I was not going to be able to heal my foot. And I traced the emotion behind the issue with my foot, and it was about confidence in one of my areas of life, and it was in my relationship area of life. And then once I traced that, my foot is now healing. I was literally told that I had something wrong with my foot, that I would never heal. I traced the energy of it specifically to that area of life, and it was like overnight it started to feel better. I also used something called a copper brace that was specifically for my toes, and that also has helped, because once an ailment physicalizes, you then sometimes have to take extra measure besides just energy work. It's really good, and this is what I do in my practice, is to hit things mentally, emotionally, and physically. So I will do energy work for people. At the same time, I will help them mentally shift their brain, so that they see it in a different way. Like, how did they learn? How are they supposed to learn? And then also physically, maybe they need some sort of supplement or some sort of physical change in their lifestyle, or some sort of something. So in this case, to speed up my healing, I went and bought this copper brace. It is awesome, and it worked, and I'll put it down in the description. And really, I love it. And I only actually wear it at night to keep my blood flowing in my foot. And blood flow helps things heal. The more oxygen that we can get in our system, the more, it's going to speed healing. So when the doctor's always saying rest, I mean, of course it depends on what it is, but resting is just not really the best thing to do. I mean, think of how many people got sick during COVID. And maybe I should cut that out. Think of how many people got sick a couple years ago. Okay, rewind. It's late. Think about how many people got sick a couple years ago because they were in their houses. They weren't moving around. They were told to stay inside. And people got sick, and then they got sicker. My dad didn't move around much. He followed everything they said to do and got the thing. And honestly, the doctors then told him all of that from not moving plus getting that thing so many times, really his immune system couldn't handle it, and he's not alive anymore. We need blood flow, and our bodies are naturally meant to heal us, right? But sometimes, and all the time really, is to fully heal, we need to have some sort of energetic shift in our brain, some sort of elevation of consciousness, a raise in our vibration. Our vibration is meant to raise. So once we have insight, once we raise our vibration, we can then start healing these little ailments. My neck was hurting, and it just wouldn't go away. And once I realized that it was because I had to look at a different perspective, and also give myself support, guess what? My neck is now healing. The doctor wasn't helpful. The doctor was not helpful at all in every sense. And you know, some doctors, they can help you. It depends on what ailment it is. But I know that for me and for a dog, For me, I'm supposed to really hone in and heal myself. Because why? Because I can't. I'm a medical intuitive. I shouldn't be going to someone else who doesn't know my body, who really only knows to throw a pill at people, and asking them like what I should do. I know all the herbs, all the natural healing ways, all the acupressure. Once I started getting back into that, my body started healing. I've been even, hey! I've been getting back into EFT, which is the emotional freedom technique. And why? Because this little guy, he needed it. And I noticed it was like doing the tapping, and I was like, wow, this really releases some of my tension. And I couldn't believe it, because when I tried it years ago, it didn't seem to really work for me. And then for whatever reason, wow, it's like a breath of fresh air when I started getting into that. And I started doing it on the dog, and I realized, wow, this really seems to calm him down. Yeah, so our bodies talk to us. Your body talks to you. Are you listening to it? Are you? And those ailments will tell you something about your emotions. And if you're tapped into your emotions and you're able to then neutralize your emotions, then you won't end up with all of these physical ailments. Now, some are soul contracts. That's just a part of your journey on earth and a part of your growth. Thank you. Have a great day. And if you have questions, comments about your ailments, and if you feel like your emotions match your ailments, or if you have any insight around that with your own body, please comment below, like, subscribe, say hi. I'd love to hear from you. I know people are watching my videos, even though I haven't promoted them. I'd like to know who's watching. And thank you for watching, and have a really great day.